win as it continues to pursue an aggressive crackdown on illegal immigration. U.S. District Judge Stephanie Haynes has now approved the administration's use of the Alien Enemies Act to deport suspected members of the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. The caveat: the federal government must provide sufficient notice and due process. So what will that look like? Well, the judge says the government has to give potential deportees a 21-day notice in a language they can understand and an opportunity to be heard. The judge writing in the ruling, quote, having done its job, the court now leaves it to the political branches of the government and ultimately to the people who elect those individuals to decide whether the laws and those executing them continue to reflect their will. Meanwhile, a group of 20 Democratic attorneys general are filing a pair of lawsuits against the Trump administration over plans to withhold federal funding if they don't comply with federal immigration enforcement, claiming the president is illegally subverting Congress. Bit of a tit for tat there. Here now, federal defense attorney Ronald Chapman. Ronald, what do you make of those 20 Democratic attorneys general who are now filing suit against the Trump administration? It just seems like everything is constantly getting locked up in the courts. Do you think this is viable? Do you think it's legitimate? Or do you think this is just simply a means of trying to slow down the president's agenda?
Oh, that absolutely looks like gamesmanship to me. I mean, what we have here by this judge is a very tempered ruling that matches the nature of terrorism and effectively warfare. We are dealing with disparate groups that are waging war not on a national level, but a smaller level, and we need to have some way to get them out of the country, and this is the act that has been created. Those 20 attorneys general that are trying to clap back and try to prevent Donald Trump from taking and carrying forward his executive duty to clean up the border and stop this are simply just interfering with the executive function. And I don't think that their cases will go very well. I imagine the Supreme Court is going to hear a number of these cases. We've now got, I believe, Second, Third Circuit, DC Circuit, eventually get to the Supreme Court. I fully expect them to uphold this use of the act, allow the deportations, and allow the stripping of funding.
And I do want to get to this, Ronald. We have this coming in. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, Border Patrol has seen a significant increase in applications to become agents since Donald Trump's return to office. Now, the agency seeing a 44% increase in the first 3 months of this year compared to the same period last year. I know the president was also speaking about that also in terms of people enlisting for the United States military. So it seems like there's definitely a groundswell of wanting to be part of and to protect this great country. Your reaction?
Yeah, as a Marine during the Obama administration, I can tell you that nobody wants to go into war with their hands tied behind their back. And that's what was happening previously with Customs and Border Protection. But now we have young men and women who are willing to take the call and move forward and do the job because they believe in the mission. They believe something is getting done. They believe that they won't be hampered by bureaucratic red tape. I'm proud to see these young men and women stepping forward to actually do what the Constitution says and take care of the laws of the United States. Right. That's exactly what they should be doing.
There's actually a support system behind them. That's exactly how it should be.